Hi, Almond Eyes. Hi, Dee Dee. Happy New Year. Uh-oh. Did I just freeze for a minute? I think I did. Hi, Cynthia. I was just on the phone with my sister. She going off about the Black Hamptons. I don't know if any of y'all watch the Black Hamptons, but it's just crazy. Hello, everybody who's online. Happy New Year. If y'all don't watch the Black Hamptons, y'all need to watch it. I just can't keep doing all these reviews, but it's pretty cool. It really is. Oh. I'm up there texting my friend. I'm like, where you at? He's like, I'm at choir rehearsal. I forgot we had choir rehearsal tonight. I never go on Thursday night. Hi, Kalisha. Welcome. Happy New Year's. I don't know how to. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Oh, you watched one season of the Black Hamptons? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm seeing how much time we have. We got 4 minutes before it's start time, but that's why I try to log on early so people have a chance to get on. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button when they came in the door, the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my little pumpkin pie, she went home. I don't have my little helper today. She started school, back to school today. Today, MJ started back to school, so she won't be here. She says she had fun. So y'all got to meet my granddaughter. Y'all got to meet my sister in Atlanta. I got people all over the place. Hi, Brown and Beautiful 75. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I think the Black Hamptons is Cynthia. It's in season 2. And it was just what's that episode number 5 I watched today? It comes on BET Plus. So I watched that. I watched that in Kingdom Business, but Kingdom Business is on hiatus now or whatever. I don't know when they coming back. But you know those church shows are good. Yes, Happy New Year's, Brown and Beautiful. Yes, thank you. I like that, Brown and Beautiful. I hear you. Brown and Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Did everybody have a good New Year and a good Christmas? And I think it's today the last day of Kwanzaa, or did I miss it? Was that yesterday? It's like, okay. I hope everybody had a happy everything and that you're all blessed and your families are okay. And y'all know I'm happy. Y'all know my journey. Hi, Valerie. Happy New Year to you too. Valerie said Happy New Year to everyone. Oh, Cynthia said she got to get BET Plus. I'm telling you, between the Black Hamptons, Zatima, and Kingdom Business, those are the 3 things I watch on that channel. But you know, they had the Family Business was on that channel, but I don't know if that show's still around. It must be still around, but remember KJ Smith used to be on it. I watched it a couple of episodes when she was on it, but I didn't keep watching it. Oh, you had a wonderful holiday. That's good, Cynthia. I tell you, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So, who am I? Somebody told me to remind them. I don't know who it was, but I don't know. I'm trying to remember who told me to remind them about it. Oh, my 2 more minutes.
Hello?
Okay, we on live.
Oh, all right, I'm finna get to it.
Okay, all right, bye. I don't know who people be telling me to remind them. I'm like, y'all got to remind me. I be forgetting myself. One more person, and then I'm starting. Hi, Bean Award. Oh, she said family business. I don't recognize your name. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Who did I miss? I said hi to Valerie. I said hi to Dee Dee. BET is worth it. All the Queen's Men. Oh, yes. And it's coming back on the 11th. All the Queen's Men. I do reviews on that. That's coming back. Aren't they premiering next Thursday? Is next Thursday the 11th? Yep. Yep. That's it, Dee Dee. You're right. Hi, Sherry. You not at work? Happy New Year. Sherry said Happy New Year. Hello, everyone. Are we trying to start? Hello, Tanya. I'm sorry. You there? Just letting you know we on.
Okay.
All right, bye.
On it now.
All right. I forgot I called somebody. I'm just talking to everybody, and I forgot I was on the phone because it's going through my earbuds, and I took them out. I like to take them out. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the thumbs up when coming in the chat. Okay, now y'all know we had the season premiere Sistas for season 7, and we had the mid-season premiere of the Oval. And we usually do the Oval first just to get it out of the way. I got to figure out how to use that microphone. I think you have to attach it to something. That microphone that they gave me is so heavy. I don't know what it's like holding something like it's heavy. Look, I have one of these old-fashioned. It's about heavier than this, like a little heavier. But it's heavy. And I think you have to attach it to something. It's a professional microphone, all right, but I need professional equipment to attach it to. So I don't know if I'll be using it anytime soon. Happy New Year, Shanice. Happy New Year, Devera. Okay. So y'all can start with your questions on the Oval. But I'm going to say for the Oval, I hope the best part of the Oval for me was when they took Victoria down. When she was on the floor, and they said that they might, next time if she didn't listen, they would have to stun her. And I'm yelling at the TV, stun her with the stun gun. I wanted to see Victoria get it. And the fact that she didn't even care about Hunter having sex in front of him. And I mean, he did the same thing basically to her. So what did he care? But I was like, this is like totally ridiculous. I don't know what Jason is going to pull. I'm trying to figure it out in my head. What do we think Jason is going to do? I don't know. I just found out from my attending physician that I'm scheduled to take my emergency surgical written board exams in March. Oh, okay. Is that hard, Sherry? Is that hard to do the written board exams? I always wondered about that when I'm watching these hospital shows. You know, if that's difficult. I don't know. Is that like taking a Regents? You know, like taking the GMAT or the LSAT? Or is it hard? Oh, it doesn't have the holder for the microphone or mini tripod. Right. That's what's missing, Dee Dee. Hi, Melrose. Happy New Year. Oh, yes, Sherry said, yeah. Oh, my God. So everybody, let's say a prayer for Sherry Elliott, because she comes online with us in between surgeries and dealing with patients and stuff. And she makes time to be here to chat with us. You know, sometimes people need things like this to release from their hectic jobs. And that's a blessing, you know, that you can dip in here and get through something and then go back. So I appreciate you even on my chat. I appreciate all of you on the chat, to be honest. And I like welcoming all the new people. Anybody volunteering to be the moderator, to watch the time and to ask people to hit the thumbs up like button when they come in, or let me know if I missed somebody. I try not to miss everybody's comments. I try to make sure I say everyone's comments. So let me know. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Happy New Year. See, Sherry said this is an escape for her. So let's all give a hand clap to Sherry and say a prayer for her to do well on her surgical written board exams, emergency surgical written board exams. I'm telling you, whew, I don't like hospitals, so I give y'all a lot of respect. Um, Hi, Raquel. Welcome. Happy New Year. Raquel said hi to everyone. And I hope you see it, Sherry. People clapping for you, giving you the thumbs up, girl. So, does anybody want to have anything to say about the Oval? I know we could go back and forth if you want, but I kind of like to get the Oval out of the way so we can stay focused on Sistas. Or anything else you want to talk about, because y'all know y'all free to talk about anything on here. I was listening to another channel. They were saying, oh, you're free to say this and say that. I'm like, no, you're not. I've been on your channel. You get very upset when people say certain things, so stop it. But y'all know I don't judge and stuff. I just try to let everybody say what they want to say. Now, I know there was somebody on, somebody wrote in my comment section, oh, they got new writers now, and you people still complain. And I wrote back and told them, we're on here talking about the episode and the characters on the episode. You do not get to complain about the people's opinions. So I did let the person know, you can't come on my channel and start complaining about the people who are expressing their opinions and their thoughts and their feelings. Everybody's allowed to do that. You cannot come on here and attack people in my comment section. Attack the characters on TV. That's it. So I hope that's okay, because that's how I feel about it. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Hi, Antoinette, Candy. Now, who said they would be the moderator? Did anybody? I didn't see no hands jumping up saying I'll do it. Sherry, you got it. And, okay, thanks everyone from Sherry. Any happy returns, hon, and to everyone, happy New Year. Where did Jason get this phone from all of a sudden? Didn't Sam say something about a burner phone or something? He has. I thought Sam said it was one of our phones when he said it, and then he rerouted it to the White House, so they think that Jason was in the White House. And yes, Nancy slapping Richard was crazy, but I thought she should have slapped him harder, or slapped him a second time, or maybe just a punch. I just, because that was uncalled for what Richard did. She was 18 years old. I don't care when you was an 18-year-old slut or whatever and called her, that was 18. And I'm sorry, people. I don't know if any of y'all have family in the military, especially the men. I don't know if y'all have family in the military or anything, but I always wonder, how do they get through if they're full-bodied men and like sex? What do they do? You ain't gonna tell me for years they over there jerking off and then their family is at home. I gotta believe that they out there doing something. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't see all those men just okay with that. I don't see it. So I'm like, Richard, what was you doing overseas when you were in the military? 18-year-olds are very impressionable, especially when an older gentleman is paying attention to them. It's like, he loves me. That's an 18-year-old. You getting mad about that? That was 30 years ago. I don't know. I think you should be upset, but I don't think you should be nasty like that, because that was a long time ago. And what were you doing to release across the way? Be mad at your father, because your father more than likely initiated that affair with your wife. So, where are we? Where did Jason get the phone? I said that one. Nancy slapping Richard was great. Sherry, you are going to do well on your exam. All right, Valerie. I did say Happy New Year to you. Did I say Happy New Year to you, Antoinette? Okay. Hello, everyone from Antoinette. Sherry. Oh, as Sherry, you're welcome from Devera. I like how, what did Dee Dee say? I like how you do it. Jumping around gets hectic. Okay, so we're gonna stick with the oval for the first half an hour. Okay, so it does get hectic. Sherry Elliott, Valerie, thanks. You got the praying hands. Devera said hello to Antoinette. Raquel said, I agree 100. I agree with you. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing. Thanks. Victoria had egg on her face, not being able to go to a Robot Hunter. That was funny. I'm sorry. I can't wait till she get locked behind bars with Donald. I can't wait. They look like a land. It looked like a landline that Jason was talking about. Well, the first one when he was in that store was definitely looked like a landline. But the one when he was outside was some kind of burner cell phone. I don't know where he got that from. Did he steal it from the store? That looked like a land. Thank you. Didi said thank you. Sometimes other influencers do not make people feel as welcome as you do. This is so much fun. Yeah, you're supposed to say we are allowed to disagree. That is it. It would be a boring world if we all agreed with everything. But don't get mad when somebody don't agree with you. And don't that some characters they hating on one character. And if you say something like no, to say something different, they get mad at you. And I don't like that. Richard was definitely out of line. Cynthia, you're right. He was. They use salt. Peter. Oh, is that supposed to be pepper? And yes, the men do mess around. I know they do. Dee. Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Devera. I said, I don't understand that they be gone in the service a long time. Yes, they do. I assume it's possible that some men stay faithful while they're away at war. Some. Yeah. Or Melrose. Yeah. But it has to be hard. It has to be hard. Sorry, I did say Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Antoinette said Happy New Year, everyone. Tanya, I love your chats we have here because it's non-biased. Thank you. That's what I try to be, y'all. Thank you. Some of us might not like Karen. Some of us might not like Fatima. Some of us might not like Zach. Some might like Gary. I don't know. Somebody might like Hayden. It is what it is. I don't know. I hate that Dale is in the middle of this. Oh my God, poor Dale. That's all I keep saying. I keep telling my sister, I keep talking about her online, and she never gets on until she don't know how, but then she end up on other people's stuff. My friends and family never support me, but they be on everybody else's stuff, which kills me. I'm like, okay, all right. But I don't Dale is poor thing is stuck in the middle, and them FBI agents seem whack. Don't they seem whack, y'all? It don't seem like they like the police out here. They want you to get yourself and go in there and help them solve their case by jeopardizing your life and your safety and your family's life. I was like, I'm not doing that. Oh, poor Dale. I don't even know if he know his parents are dead. I think somebody said his parents were dead and he didn't even know. Military gets R&R and have the time to go to the clubs like an officer and a gentleman. Oh, okay. Yeah, but they go to the club and do what? Anyway, Richard dad was really mad. He was like, but it was only one time. I said, oh, damn. And Nancy was like, but Nancy had originally told him it was one time too. Until that them rackadoochie drugs she took and she started spilling the beans. She didn't even know she told all that stuff. And it took Priscilla long enough to tell Nancy what she said so Nancy could know why her husband was so mad. Richard dad was really mad. He like, I'm not gonna let you talk to me like that. But he seemed like he called his wife more names than he called his father. His father was a swindler and all this. He didn't call him a bastard or whatever. He didn't call him mother. Well, he did say you two MFers, but he lumped them together, deserve each other. I don't know. Eli was looking like, gee, what should I do now? I got caught with his wife. Not no. Eli looks stupid. He looks so nerdy. Did you see when he said, I want to say something to him? Can I say something? She said, oh, no, don't do it. He said, yeah. She said, okay, go ahead. And he went up to him all nerdy. You so stupid that I said, if he start to try to play the dozens, I'm going to fall out. Okay. You so dumb that you think that blah, 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 blah. You so fat that the I said, if he try to play the dozen, but he just sounds so boring even saying that to Hunter. You so dumb you didn't even know. We put you in office. You're an effing a-hole. You are this. I was like, you sound corny. You might as well have stayed shut up. You should have did something like Victoria did, made him get down on his knees or made him smell your feet. He should have did something. And did y'all see that Secret Service guy told Victoria she is not the first lady anymore. She's not the first lady. She's actually the second lady is actually the first lady. And that's what me and my sister kept saying. We was like, how is this be? How could this be? If her husband is in there, she's in there. And he said, Victoria, this was that. I'm sorry, ma'am. This was a courtesy. I said, finally, they're telling it. She is not the first lady and shouldn't be walking around there doing stuff, making her apologize. So I hope the tables turn and Simone do the same thing to her trifling butt. I don't know. Sherry, yes, I agree with you 100%. Devera said the FBI acted like they was going to help Dale, but they not going to help him. Nope, they want Dale to help them. They full of crap. Manny knows about both times Barry was taken. He was the cult member standing at the door at the gate on the Rakadushi compound when Richard went to look for his son. Oh, Manny is the one they beat up in the truck, right, Melrose? That's the one they beat up. And it's so funny because they said he was only there once. So that means it had to be at least twice, because once they brought him back home and left him on the table with all the sprinkle dust on him and stuff on the dining room table, right? So that's the only time I remember. And then we didn't know what happened that last time, how he left the house. We still don't know. He told Daikon they need to let Barry go because he has connections to the government. That scene happened on the Oval. It did? I thought Daikon, when they came to his house, to Richard's house, they told Richard they killed his son. Didn't they tell him they killed him? I thought. Maybe, you sure it happened on the Oval and not on the I forgot what the name of the doggone show is. Y'all know what show I'm talking about anyway. I'm confused. Shanice says, I'm down. Oh, you down to be the moderator? Oh, I hope that's what you're talking about, because I'm about to give you that moderator button. Add as moderator. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Okay, Shanice is now standard moderator for your turn. All right, thank you, Shanice. YouTubers definitely helped me out. All right, that's good. Thank you. On the next, Dee said, on the next cold and rainy weekend, my husband and I are going to binge watch the Oval. We watch Sistas and Zatima together. Oh, that's so nice. You know, y'all, when I was in Georgia, I was staying at a friend's house, and their father passed last year. Not last year, 22. Their mother died first in April, and the father died on Father's Day that same June. So they died like 7 weeks apart, the mother and father. And it was so sad. And he used to watch these shows. And I said, now y'all tell me Dad is gone now, and now y'all tell me I could have had a partner to watch this with. And they was like, Daddy loved watching these shows. And I could have been watching them with their father. I didn't know that. Yep. Once, anyway. I like that Victoria was face down on the same floor that Simone was made to kneel on. But she was more on her face. Yeah, Simone only kneeled. Victoria was face down. And did they handcuff her? They didn't handcuff her, right? They were going to, I think. Yes, he sure did tell her. She got mad. They need to do something with Donald. Yup. They need to do something with Donald. Donald's going to end up in jail too. I saw a scene where he's in jail as well, talking about what happened. But now he's going to go home also and try to make Lily's life a living he double hockey sticks. Why Lily didn't wipe the dry blood from the guy's face, but pours him a drink. Yeah, because they was going to bloody him up anyway. It kind of didn't matter, Cynthia. You know, that's what I was thinking. Because I thought the same thing. And then I was like, why you cleaning it off? If he bloody now, they're going to bloody him more, you know? Yes, he sure did tell her she got mad. Yep. Okay, I read that. Sherry said, I like that Victoria was face down on. Oh, I read that too. I hate that Dale is going to stay with Kyle. Is he going to do it? I don't think he's going to do it. I know Alan is trying to get him to do it, but I don't think he should do it. I don't think he should. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Happy New Year. Victoria got just what she needed. She had Simone get on her knees. Yep, but it's going to be even better when she gets arrested and thrown in jail. Then I'll be happy. And then she can know how. Well, Simone wasn't thrown in jail, but she was in a bunker with no bars. Yeah, which one is better? I don't know. Neither one is better. But Victoria's going to be down there in that bunker too, and I'm glad. I can't stand her. Victoria got just, yep. Cynthia said, did y'all notice when Max was talking to Bobby, the background looks too fake, like he's standing in front of a poster, not actually. I did see it. It was 2 times I saw it. I feel like it was when he was talking to Sam, right? When he was talking to Sam, and then when he was talking to Bobby. Yep, it looked fake. He's like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm getting a signal. It seems like he's in. I said, it seems like y'all behind a fake piece of paper. I got that same background in my house. I got the whole sheet. When I do my Sister Junebug concerts, I got the backdrop and everything. Got all that backdrop. Tyler getting cheap. You better stop playing, Tyler. You get paid too much money to be that cheap with your backgrounds and stuff. And Cynthia, Devera said, Cynthia, I noticed that. I thought it was just me looking at that. No, you was not alone, girl. Melrose said, I was talking about the first time when Nancy found Barry on the table. Oh, Richard was told Barry is dead the second time he was taken. Right, Melrose. Yep. Now, that's what I was talking about the second time, because I know the first time definitely. But they said he was dead, right? But nobody seemed to know about where the body is. But why did Manny tell? I guess that guy is Manny. Why did he tell them that Barry was only there once? So wouldn't that be that Barry was there twice? Unless they killed him and didn't bring him to the compound and killed him outside the compound. I don't know. DeVere said, I don't think that Dale is going to stay with Alan. He knows he's in more trouble with Alan. But I wouldn't stay with Kyle. He's scared that when he slept with Kyle one time and all of a sudden he's in the hospital because Donald's jealous. He ain't trying to get shot again. Donald ain't dead. Donald's still alive. And Kyle's like, I'm sorry about that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I don't trust Kyle at all. I wouldn't want to stay with Kyle. I'm with Dale on that one. How did Jason get into Alan's house with Dale not know it? Dale's supposed to be on the couch. How did he get into the house with Alan not knowing? He has broken into Alan's house 3 times now, I think it is. Isn't it 3 times? He keeps getting in there. Alan ain't changed them locks yet. Or added another lock. Alan, how is he getting in your house? And then when they came to get Alan in them, all of a sudden there was a back door to Alan's house. All of a sudden there was a back door and they were able to run out the back. I said, now how did they get past them in the front to go out the back? Something just ain't right. And I'm about sick of these apartments where you got to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. Why your guests got to go through your bedroom to go to the bathroom? It don't make no sense. Anywho, I don't think the Dale's going into. Cynthia said, yep. She laughing. How did Jason get into Alan's house? Okay, I got that one. It is funny how Alonzo has all this courage when he's inside the residence with the president. Yeah, all of a sudden he went to see the wizard, right? He watched the episode of The Wiz. Now he think he got courage. I don't know. But is that Alonzo who called Priscilla? Remember Priscilla got that phone call? Was that Alonzo? Because I know at one point he was supposed to be helping her and he said he had information for her. So somebody let me know. Was that Alonzo? Say yes, it's Alonzo. Don't say yep, because I don't know what you're saying yes about. um, I think that was it. I don't know how he keeps getting in his house. Sam is saying that Barry is alive. I don't know how. I don't know how. Maybe they're going to switch up the Barrys like they switched up the Jordans in Sistas. I think Barry was there twice. Yeah, I do too. Dale doesn't have nowhere to stay. He sure don't. I would be right on that couch with Alan. But he probably just tiptoed past him. Dale probably so tired, probably ain't had a good night's sleep and who knows when. But I wouldn't even be able to rest there, knowing that people after me. Oh, hello, Miss Barbie J. Oh, hi, Algerine. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Melrose, yeah, Manny knows about both times Barry was taken. Either he lied or Tyler didn't remember. I'm going to go with the latter. I'm sorry. Um, Jason knows how to scale wall. I don't know. I don't know. Cynthia said Antonio was singing like Tweety Bird. Oh, did you see that? He was telling everything. He wasn't even spilling tea. He was just like it was just pouring. He was pouring tea, not spilling it. It just was coming out like la 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 la. I'm surprised he took up for Kareem when he said he didn't know, because Kareem sure did know. I can't believe he defended Kareem and said he didn't know. Because we all know Kareem knew about that. He's singing like Tweety. I like the bird, Cynthia. He just said he was singing like a bluebird. Yeah. Why was that agent stupid enough to let Lily and Officer Heller speak Spanish in front of him? Yeah, I didn't get that. It was so quick though. It was quick and low, and they were whispering, and I don't know. 1 minute they was talking loud, but they were kind of trying to say it, blah, 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 whatever. I had no idea Lily knew Spanish. I didn't know if she was Spanish, but that was cool. That was cool. But he didn't notice she got up with the bottle right down hanging on her arm. I was like, she's like, he wants more. I'm like, why do you want more if you holding the bottle and there's alcohol still in the bottle? I wasn't sure who that was Priscilla was talking to. I don't know. I'm glad you reminded me of his name, Officer Heller, because I kept saying the police officer, the police guy. I couldn't remember his name. Lily is going to get hurt by Donald. I hope not. I hope not. I hope something happens. Maybe that's when they come and get Donald and put him in jail. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if Sharon will come back on the show. She's going to be in the show because you see she's still at the opening credits. If she wasn't going to be back on the show, I'm sure they would have taken her off. Maybe she's on maternity leave or something. I don't know. But I know half of a season we didn't see what's her name, Sabrina and Maurice, but we didn't see her this whole first half. I'm hoping she comes on at least in the last half so we can see Sharon. Why doesn't her sister or somebody look? Why nobody looking for her? But she's not. She's still in the opening credits. Antonio was in CAY mode. What's CYA? I'm sorry, CYA. Okay, Sherry. What's CYA stand for? Come on. I know it's something I should know, but I'm not catching it right now. The CYA. What does CYA mean, y'all? At Devera, I don't think so. She's been gone for a minute. He was pouring tea out. he wasn't spilling it. It was poured out. And Cynthia, okay. Brian, that's his name. Brian, thank you, Brian Heller. Sharon might still be in jail. She's still in jail. I thought they was going to have Kareem. I didn't know Kareem was going to come out of the coma since he's not in the opening credits. I thought they was going to let him die in the hospital. But he's the one that's got to get Sharon out. They have to talk to him. So somehow Antonio got not Antonio, Alonzo got him out of the hospital, but the police need to talk to him to free Sharon and find out what Sharon did. I'm summing it up. Lily said in Spanish, how many men are outside? Officer Brian Helen said, he can handle himself. Then she said, don't be stupid. You may have heard Lily say stupido. I did hear her say stupido. I knew she said that. Yep. Thank you, Melrose. I tell you. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I actually had this on for watch night. I just was like, I was in my pajamas all day, so I threw this on and over it. But I had this little, look at this little thing I have. I put a belt on too. Wait, this is funny. See, I put a belt here, but I have these jeans. It's jeans, but it's just a lace. It's just lace. It's not jeans. So I wear it over leggings, but it's pretty cool. But this I have a bunch of these belts. I wear them to church because I don't like, when I tuck a shirt inside and then have something on the outside, I never liked the way it looks. So I got all kind of belts that separate there. But thank you, Dawn. Oh, and Happy New Year. That's right. I didn't see you on yet. What Cynthia said? Okay, what is the moderator saying? All right now. All right. Oh, you say all right now about the outfit. Okay, right. Moderator, remember to shout out the thumbs up to the people. Okay, thank you. Oops, it covers your A. Yes, it covers my. Oh, cover your O. It means cover your A. Okay. He said down in the prison that he was going to be telling everything. I'm going to tell everything. He said, just tell what they want you to know. Don't tell everything. Just tell what they ask of you. Kareem kept telling him, I'm going to tell everything. Now you got this woman being pulled in there, letting them know that they sleeping with her. He was sleeping with this DEA agent's wife. Now what? He going to want to talk to the DEA agent too? It's like, come on. Come on. You getting everybody in trouble because you messed up the mix. It was Antonio who did the mix, I thought. Is anyone over you? Oh. Is anyone? Oh, okay. I'm sure, remember, Gail was still in the picture, but she never came back. Yeah, she's supposed to be away at a school or something. But Gail, they pulled her from the opening credits. She was definitely pulled from the opening credits because she was on Power or something else. She was on some other show. And I think they killed her off of that show now, too. All right now. Okay. Cover your ad. Okay. Happy New Year all from Dawn. Happy New Year back from Devera. Kareem is going to lose the pharmacy. Something gonna happen. Them people ain't been getting their prescriptions for days. It's like Sharon's in jail. Dale is in hiding. Kareem was in a coma. And people at the door like, I need my prescription. Who the freak is running this pharmacy? I need my prescription. It's ridiculous. How do you do that? I thought about that one day. I was like, them people need their. Imagine if y'all needed y'all prescription and this pharmacy closed. You don't know why. It's crazy. Kareem is going to look. Okay, Dale might get the pharmacy. I don't think Dale wants that pharmacy. Dale was like, that pharmacy had been nothing but drama for him. He had to pull out a rifle. He got shot. He got jacked for the drugs. He got everything. He got blamed by the drug by Antonio, and Ted's picture taker say he's responsible for mixing the drugs. I mean, since he been at that pharmacy, everything been happening to him. It can't. Poor Dale. He the only innocent person in here. I'm telling you, the pharmacy has no employees. It doesn't. It doesn't. Hi, Kathy. Happy New Year. Kathy said, Happy New Year, everybody. They switched to CVS. That's where I went. I had a problem at my pharmacy with the manager. They messed up my prescription some kind of way, and it was a drug that had to be taken at night, and they put to take it in the morning, and they mixed it up, and I went in there and told them, and I'm letting them know. He's like, okay, so we'll just fix the label and get you another one. I said, dude, you acting like it's not a big thing. You screwed up my prescription. Somebody who's responsible for this. Y'all could have messed me up having me taking the drugs at the wrong time. And he was like, oh, miss, what do you want us to do? It was a mistake. I said, but you didn't even say sorry. You didn't even you didn't even say, ma'am, we're sorry. I'll get to the bottom of this. It'll never happen again. So that man got mad at me and then said that I can't come to the pharmacy anymore. I said, dude, first of all, I'm from here. You just got here from, I don't know where you from. I said, but you wasn't the manager here. I've been living here before this pharmacy got here. You ain't gonna say nothing to me. So I end up having to report him and calling corporate for CVS and writing a letter and stuff. And they got to the bottom of it, but they end up giving me a $50 gift card to use and all this stuff. And they sorry, and he can't do that to you. I said, I know he can't do it. And they pulled him away for a while. And then a few months later, I saw him back there again. But he had only his people. Every time you come, it's all of this type of person from this country or this type of person from that country. I'm like, I want to see a mixture in there. I don't want to see all Africans or all Hispanics or all white or all, it's like everybody brings in their friends or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was my CVS pharmacy story. I had a lot of issues over there. Davaris Hicks, the pharmacy may be the least of Kareem's problems. You're right about that, Melrose. You're right. Poor Dale. Yep. The pharmacy isn't functioning the way the bank wasn't functioning with Sabrina and Maurice. I wanted to go there and do it, and I didn't. I was going to go there. People need to get in there, pay some bills or something, or get their money. They would have said the ATM is open. I tell you, them senior citizens don't want to go to no ATM and they don't want to do nothing online. You need to have the bank open, okay? Deposit their check. But I was right there with you, Dawn. Hi, Kathy. Happy New Year from Tavera. Happy New Year, Kathy. Cynthia. Everybody say Happy New Year, Kathy. CVS is going to make sure you don't run out of medicine. They sure are. I don't want prescriptions laced with fentanyl. Axe Hunter. I don't either. I don't like taking any kind of pills. I really don't. Vitamins either. I just don't like swallowing pills. I don't like it. I don't like needles. I don't like pills. And I don't like smoke. So I'm a junkie's worst friend. I'm the worst friend of a junkie. No smoke, no needle, no pills. On a serious note, that pharmacy has been in the Richardson family. I hope that Kareem is able to salvage it. Oh, that's right. You're right, Sherry. I forgot about that. And Kareem's so stupid. You let your cousin come in there and mess you up with doing some illegal stuff. How dumb are you? You being greedy for money or what? You're so right. Kathy said, hey, Devera. Hey, Cynthia. But I'm hoping next week, I don't know what Jason is planning, but I hate when people call up and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get you and I'm going to do that. And then you warning people, nobody, just do it. Just do it. And the two things that happened was poor Hunter was so upset. He didn't believe Donald was on his side, even though Donald was on his side, but Donald's on his side for his purpose, because Donald was down with Victoria when she was going to kill Jason with the whatever. But Hunter don't trust nobody no more. And then poor Jason, I'm saying poor Jason because he don't think his mother nor father care about him or love him. And he don't believe that his father was caring. And I'm like, he's right. I mean, from the way they was treating him, and all he cared about was sex and drugs, even though his son was missing or in a coma or whatever. He wasn't looking for his son. Victoria was doing more, I think, looking for him. Or was Hunter? Maybe I'm wrong. Was Hunter looking for him? I don't remember. Somebody let me know, was Hunter looking for him? Richard is never going to forgive Nancy. Nope. He's not. He better go find that chick from the kitchen Who was that girl, the maid that he wanted to sleep with? Because that was his answer anyway. He thought that would help even. And I don't think I'll be honest. I do not think the part that's bothering Richard is that she had an affair. You know what's bothering Richard? What's bothering Richard? She said his father was bigger and better. That's that ego, that ego, and that she just settled for him. She didn't want to stop because she got hit with somebody who was more experienced. You know, the sex with a more experienced person could be better. And you left her. You left her alone. You should have took her with you. Was Richard married to Nancy when he went into the military? Quick question. Because she was 18. Was Richard married? Does anybody know? Was Richard married to Nancy when he went into the military? Because that would make a difference if they weren't married. He can't be too upset like that. You could be upset, but you can't be like that. Because he said, it's about you effing my wife. She was 18. You should have took her with you. Should have took her with you. Where are we? Will Jason ever get rid of that swollen purple eye? I can't believe they even let him keep it that long. But y'all got to remember, it's only been about a week. It's only been about a week. I mean, this is Tyler Perry. It should be gone by now because of Tyler Perry, the way he does things. But it shouldn't be gone because people's black eyes could last like at least 2 weeks, right? You in that medical field, right? Black eyes last a long time. They ain't gone like this. I don't know. Richard's never going to forgive. Will Jason ever get rid of that? Okay. Hunter really trying to tell Jason that Victoria tried to kill him. No. First, he wasn't Devera. He wouldn't even tell. I said, tell him that it was his mother. Tell him it was his mother, and he wouldn't. And then he finally said it was, but it was. Hunter wasn't down with that. Hunter definitely wasn't down with that. He did not want his son killed. He was pissed. Y'all remember? He was pissed at Victoria. What have you done? Oh, hey, failed foster dog mom. Hey. That is failed, right? Failed foster dog mom. How are you? Happy New Year. Hunter really trying to, okay. Jason is crazy, though, from his neglected parents, both of them. Yep. I totally agree. Totally. Devera said, where was Nancy going in that dark room? I don't know. And you see Sam in that same dark room. Where is that? Where is it? I'm trying to find out. I'm hoping we're going to find out next week. Because that's got me baffled. What is that dark room? And both of them are going into it. Sam and Nancy. I don't even have a clue where that is. Maybe somewhere in the White House. But why would Nancy be in the White House? I don't know. And Sherry, nope, looks like it's here to stay. Oh, the black eyes. He's so funny. They're very funny. Cynthia. That's Cynthia wrote that. Fair Force of Mine. Yes, they were married. Okay, they were married. It's lousy makeup job. It's still there. He ain't washed his face. I ain't seen. He did at the Rakadouchi camp. He took a shower, right? He got to wash up. Cause Jason got to be smelling by now. Oof. He got a stench. I think Victoria spent more time looking for Jason and Hunter. Yes, see, that's what I thought. Hunter hasn't been looking for him. It hasn't been out of concern for her son. Right. It's out of concern for what he knows. And I think she still wanted to kill him too. I think she still wanted to kill him when she did find him. I don't know. Zach had that stabbing Band-Aid 1 or 2 seasons. Seemed like forever. Remember, 1 season is 1 week. 1 season is 1 week, Dee. So if he had that bandage for 2 seasons, he only had it for 2 weeks. I've had enough surgeries to know that them bandages last a long time. I done had 4 surgeries. And it's like staples, bandages, patches. Man, them things be there forever. Um, Mine was stuck on me so bad that when I pulled it off, it ripped my skin, and then I had a bruise. I was like, ugh. I think Victoria's, but okay. Zach had. Oh, right, I read that. Okay. I wonder if it's at the White House. Sam walked into there with his gun. I know, but why would Nancy be at the White House? I don't get that room. Anybody have a clue? I mean, that's not her house. What other building can we think of that Nancy would be in? What other building? Why would she go to the White House? Not making sense. Um, Dee Dee and Jason is going to record. That would be nice. Sherry, you funny. That's funny. But I want to know what's going to happen next week when this lady comes in that Antonio was sleeping with. And I want to know, how did Jason get into that doggone house? How he got into Alan's apartment? There's so many what ifs. And what's going to happen when they let Manny go and he goes back to the Rackadoochie camp, beat up? It's going, boy, they're going to come back looking for him. Don't you think they're going to want to fight or try to get even for them beating up Manny? They let him go, and Manny's going to tell everything. He going to tell who took him, how many guys, Secret Service. Yes, that was the president. And it's so funny. They let him go. They let Jason go because they learned that the president's son was dead. But when Sam had Manny said he looked like the president's son. He said, what did he look like? All he had to do was say light skin, curly hair stuff. He said he looked like the president's son. I get confused. I get confused. I don't know. I'm just saying. She might went back to talk with Richard. You think Richard went to the White House? But still, she would have to go through security. They would have to call Richard. So it can't be that. They would have to call Richard. I don't know. I'm thinking, what is Donald going to do with Lily? I don't know if he's gonna get to do anything with Lily. I'm trying to figure out these scenes in my head. And there's a scene when Donald's in jail. Now, then there's a scene Donald is beating up the Secret Service guy. He punching him. I guess for letting him go. I'm wondering, is that before or after he gets put in jail? That's what I'm trying to put in. Is it before or after he gets put in jail? Oh, happy birthday to your nephew, Tanya. Today is his nephew Kamari's 13. He a teenager now. You won't be able to tell him nothing. Oh, you won't be able to tell him nothing. Oh, do I have any? I don't have any nieces or nephews that age anymore. All my nieces and nephews are older. It seems like he's going to beat her. Oh my God. They're not going to let Donald beat Lily. They both are off next season, so maybe they're going to shoot at each other again and kill each other like they tried to shoot at each other before, but this time they'll hit each other and die. That would be nice if they both killed each other. Then nobody has to deal with nobody. I would have left with that man. I would have left with the officer, but she says she can't hide. Donald would find her, She would be on the run all the time. Didn't Jason break into Alan's apartment twice before, I think it was, Cynthia. I think it was twice before. Happy New Year, everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in, please. Happy New Year. At Tanya, tell Kamari happy birthday. Oh, and Cynthia, yes, he did. Where we Donald not going nowheres. He going somewhere. He not in opening credits anymore, Devera. He's gone. He gone. So I don't know what's going to happen. Cynthia said happy birthday to Kamari. All right. At Devera, Donald is certainly angry with Lily. Yes, he is. I hear you. I had a problem with my hysterectomy, third surgery, same cut area on my stomach. I bled out because they removed the staples too soon. See? but they gave me a bandage, Aquasil, that was a miracle worker. Yeah, some of those bandages they dissolve on you or something like that. They dissolve. I had the staples the first time. The second time I didn't. I don't think. I don't think I had staples the second time. I just know the first time I did. I was scared to go in the shower. I thought water was gonna seep inside of me. I like baths. I was like, water gonna go inside my body. I can't. I do a sponge baths. Melrose, I think the highest knows that Jason is the president's son. I don't think he believed that story about Jason being dead. Something that Manny said sounded like they know who Jason is. Well, but Daikon came back and said he looked it up and it says that he's dead, which it did say he did. He was supposed to be dead as far as everybody knew he was dead. But he liked talking to him, and they were saying how it's strange that they let him go. But we did get confirmation now that they put a tracker on his bike. That we got confirmation on. A lot of us remember we were saying that we think maybe they how did they just let him go? They got to put a tracker on their bike. You know, Tanya said, he said thank you. Oh, her nephew said thank you, everybody. Kamari said thank you. Melrose, I think the highest knows that Jason is the president's son. I don't think okay, I read that. It looks like Donald beats that man at his house. Yeah, that's that Secret Service guy. And Max found the tracker. Yeah, that's when Max was behind that fake background, that piece of paper. Yeah, I'm over here with the. I was like, it looked like I swear I saw the paper moving. I was like, what to hit it? Too funny. Oh my gosh. What else? Is that it with the oval? Oh, we didn't do the scene with Victoria and Priscilla, not Victoria, Priscilla and Simone sitting down drinking and talking and planning and stuff. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens, but we see that Eli's coming home because Eli was scared ishless. Y'all know he was scared that Hunter caught them. And he was so mad he couldn't get it back up. And Victoria didn't even care. She's like, come on, finish what you're doing. Come on. And it's like, girl, just because you rapped all crazy and and you and your husband don't care, other people have feelings. But to find out this been going on since the governor's mansion, does you mean that he been sleeping with Victoria and his Simone at the same time? That's why he was able to tell all that gory stuff about her yeast infection and why he don't go down on her and all this stuff that he kept sharing. So is Eli really, really a bad guy? When he was questioning her, I just knew that Eli was trying to get information to take Victoria down. But I don't think Victoria really cares about Eli like that. I think she's just using him. And I want Hunter to get both of them. But start with your wife first because she's the one who tried to kill you. That's what I'm saying. It's funny how Donald will now put hands on people instead of calling Kyle to do his dirty work. Yeah, what's that all about? What's that all about? And yeah, that was strange for Max to find that tracker. I didn't get how he found that tracker. I did not understand no scene whatsoever. How did he do that? It's still baffling me. It's funny how okay. Yeah, and all of a sudden Donald's allowing, that's strange too, how all of a sudden he's doing all his own dirt. Because he always called Kyle for everything. Oh, and remember he called that other guy, but did the other guy get killed or something or shot? I don't know. Something had happened to the other guy. Melrose said they don't let people go. I believe they let Jason go because he's connected to the government. I remember the saying you're talking about. I just don't believe the highest believed it. Oh, okay. And they probably didn't want nobody connected to the government in their business or going back. So why don't they kill people? Couldn't they just kill them? I would have thought they would have killed him, knowing who he was. And it's funny, they go, why are you here? Why are you here? Because the guy with the rifle dragged me in here. I wasn't here because I wanted to be here. I said I would go about my business, and you said no. And you dragged me in here. And it was funny. Everybody's asking him, why are you here? Because you made me come in. It's just like, it's so weird. Um, Sherry, okay, Devera said exactly, Sherry. And Eli didn't have much to say after being caught. We finally heard him tell Victoria he loves her. I don't know if I believe it. Mm, I don't either. I don't trust Eli. Nope, I don't either. I think Eli and Victoria are playing each other. I do too, Devera. I think they both trying to get a upper hand on the other one. I think they both are power hungry and want to run the country without the other one. I don't like Eli. He's just a big cornball. He is a cornball. Me and my sister sit there. We like, he is so corny. He's a cornball. I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe he even hooked somebody like Simone. Simone looked too good to be with him. Gary being a panty sniffer is funny, but not surprising. Oh my God. Let's go into this. Oh, I can't with this. Oh my God. How you go, Robin? You gonna go straight to the end. You went straight to the end part, the cliffhanger. He's talking about the sisters, y'all, and how Gary got caught sniffing Andy's panties by what's her name? Penelope. I don't know why Penelope went back to him. And I kind of blame Andy and Fatima because they should have told her what was being said in the ear. And they're like, oh, honey, you better off without him. No, tell him he said you're weak and that he'll win you over and that you'll come back to him. And I'm positive why she went back to him is because of she pregnant with his child. Mind you, 10 months pregnant now. She was 7 months. We had a 3-month jump. How's she still pregnant? And why does Karen baby bump look bigger than hers now? Karen looked like she about to drop any day. And she should only be about 6, right? Maybe 6 months. It's weird. Kathy's laughing at you, Robin. I'm ready for sisters talk. Me too. Let's call him Gary the panty sniffer. So we had the butt licker. Now we got the panty sniffer. The butt licker was Danny's man. The panty sniffer. Gary was overdoing stuff. He was too much. He was being funky and nasty. And I know where the bathroom is. I did buy this for you. He came into my, I got so much money. I don't know what to do. He was being nasty. But first of all, they wasn't being realistic. I know that they were trying to change the way this was going. But for us, this to be the first time Andy's in her kitchen cooking, because we ain't never seen her with a pot and a pan and a spoon and a fork in her hand. You know, the fork at the restaurant. But why you got her in this fluffy dress like she going out? I thought she's going out. Yeah, right there. Why you getting dressed up for Gary and Penelope? It was too much. And the new what's his name again? Jordan looks a little corny to me. I didn't see the chemistry. They didn't look like he don't look like a pro football player, ex-pro football player either. I don't know what they're doing. It's recasting, but that recast didn't beat the old cast. It just didn't. Gary, I believe Penelope and Andy is setting Gary up to take him down. I hope so, Robin. I'm gonna go with that. He always looks like, what should I say next? Just so corny. Maybe it was his first time on film. Maybe that was his first time on film, Cynthia. The very I felt like Fatima would have told Penelope. You know, Fatima didn't really know Penelope like that. Remember when she's going out there, Penelope's like, do you even know what's going on? Like she had a problem that Fatima was involved. I was like, oh. She said, I know enough to defend my sister. Okay, so a sister. I don't know. So Fatima telling, no, I would have thought Andy told at least. Or somebody. They like, yeah, you better. I think Fatima just followed Andy's lead. Yeah, you better off without him. But they should have told him. Exactly, Robin. That was funny. I laughed so hard, Dee. Penelope is another Andy. She's Andy 2.0. Oh my God. You think so, Tanya? You think so? Think. Oh, well, I think Penelope's even softer than Andy. I think she's just, you saw the way he talked to her. Stay out of this, Penelope. Or mind your business or something like that. He said to her when they were at by the kitchen. I said, damn. And she was like, looked at him but she shut up. Like he bosses her around. Like she's an abused woman. That's how it looked like to me. Like Gary abuses her. I don't know why she took him back. And they should have told her that he said he doesn't love her. He likes her a lot. Because he was saying in front of them, I love you. You're the only one I want. You're the one I need. And they should have told her, no, he just said he just likes you a lot. But then you see in next week's episode, what's his name? Hayden is telling Andy that they having problems. And then Andy goes sit there. No, I just hosted them. Andy, are you blind? Did you see how he talked to that girl? What are you talking about? You just hosted him, acting like you didn't see what happened. How he was talking to her. And then they saying, oh, we so in love. And then she said, how are you two doing? And Gary said, oh yeah, we just great. I said, no, you're not. You're angry. You're up in there. And then you're saying stuff in front of your ex. I mean, in front of your present fiance, you're saying stuff what you did with Andy in her face. That was disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I don't know. I hope they are setting them up. I felt like Fatima would have told, right? Everyone here is totally different, but they just threw Karen wig on. That wig looked terrible. It looked terrible. They made her look like a homey, pregnant person. Like she don't have no money. They could have put a better outfit on her. There are so many nice things. I don't care if she was cleaning or whatever. Stop putting pregnant people with the shirt tucked in like them old men who pull up their pants to their chest and stuff with the belt around it and the pant. Like I was like, why are you looking like that? There's too many different maternity clothes out there where she could have had on a nice maternity outfit without the doggone, it could have had something tight here and had it flow down or whatever. Well, I know you wanted us to see the bump, but that was ugly. That outfit was totally ugly. I don't even know what to say about it. That was all I got. And something looked different with Pam to me. I don't know what it is. I know people say maybe she lost weight or something, that she lost weight. But I was like, did she have some work done on her face? Something just looked different. I know her hair was different, but Pam always had the long hair and different hairstyle. Something looked different on her face. I don't know what it is. That same thing happened when I went the second season of Kingdom Business. A lot of them look different, like they had work done somewhere, a tick or a tuck or a stretch or a muscle or something. Something looked different. That's all I know. Like when Tamar Braxton got her cheeks done. Did she get her cheeks done? Something just looked different about her. I don't know what it was. But what else? Penelope is another Andy. Everyone's hair is totally different, but that wig. Oh yeah, and that's what I was getting at. And then she gonna try to throw shade on Fatima, talking about she need to get her edges laid down. First of all, Fatima don't be trying to sport no edges that I saw. She ain't got none of that stuff going on. I don't think. I haven't seen it. But I said, how you gonna say that with that wig thrown on top of your head? I laughed. I thought it was funny. I wasn't feeling this episode. How does everyone else feel? I wasn't feeling it either. Because, okay, I knew there was going to be changes, but I didn't like some of the reasoning they gave for the change, like the reasoning for Calvin leaving and the reasoning for Brian not being there. And there was something else. I thought there was 3 different things. And it was weird. Even that whole thing with Sabrina. It's 3 months later. You just starting your job. How are you putting stuff up in the bank? Putting stuff up in the bank. It's supposed to be nighttime, I thought. And Rich walks in. How's Rich walking in the door if it's the end of the day? Who let him in? And then he trying to proceed to try to have sex with you on your desk. What, at your job? Who does that? Who does that? So maybe I was thinking maybe she was at the downtown branch and then talked to them and got them to give her old job back. That's what I'm gonna go with, y'all, because it wasn't making sense. She was putting up her pictures like she just got there. So I was confused. I don't know if anybody could break it down any better for me. What else? That was funny. Blah blah blah. I was feeling this episode. We'll see what other people are saying about the episode. Antoinette said, Barbie J, I was just saying the same thing about Karen. That outfit was hard. It was hard, and they got the wig thrown on top of her head. They looked terrible. Gary was too much. He was way too much. He was overdoing it, and it was just nasty. Don't come. Why did you come? And then, the part that he's keeping, is he keeping her away from her brother? Because they used to have this close relationship, and now all of a sudden, we invited you over because he was missing his sister. Then why didn't your sister just come to your house? Why didn't you have your sister come to your house? Something's not right. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, Jordan. I don't either. I'm gonna need 2 more episodes before I can make a sound decision about how I'm feeling about the changes. Amen. It was way too unrealistic. Thank you, Dawn. It was. It's just seeing Andy in the kitchen was unreal. They could have slowly worked us into it. Talk about Andy's happy now, so that's why she's cooking. Bull. Ain't nobody who's materialistic gonna get over it that quick. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's still there. Devera the wig though. Kathy said. I'm sorry, y'all. Sabrina got mad when Maurice told her that Calvin left. No, Sabrina got mad when Maurice said Calvin left with a white girl. Let's call it what it is. She didn't like that he left with a white girl. Then she surprised that he said, "Oh yes, those white girls is freaky. She freaky. She don't mind his panties and his vibrator on the booty and all that stuff." She's like, "Really? Really?" I'm like, "Cause you're such a prude, Sabrina. You're prudy. You're a prude." I'm just saying. And they gonna get mad because he didn't say bye. You didn't want him. And you were always defending the African. You hate them calling them the African bio. And then what happened? Then you sent the African packing. You sent bio packing. After you dismissed and ignored Calvin. Calvin moved on, baby. He ain't got to say nothing to you. And that reasoning was, he would love to. Why he couldn't have gone, like somebody said, why couldn't they have said he went and left and went to Florida to take care of his father? His father's sick. Why he had to go leave with a white girl? It just was weird. That, I guess, just to get under Sabrina's skin. And then you saw when she's talking to Rich, she's like, well, if the white girl could do it or something. And Rich is like, what? Now she gonna be stupid and go out in the car in the bank's parking lot with cameras to have sex? And you think that's being adventurous? Girl, go do it in somebody else's parking lot. Don't do it by your job. One of your coworkers might come by. And again, how did Rich get in there if the bank's supposed to be closing? I'm just saying. How did she get a job back? She talked to these people. So that's how Maurice is going to be back working there, because now Sabrina's there. But if she brings him back in there and he's still disrespecting her, she's stupid. She totally stupid. If she brings him back and we see the same disrespect, I'm just going to be done with the show. The writers can't possibly go back in that same direction. I don't think so. I don't think they'll do that. Sabrina, Happy New Year's, Kathy. Valerie said Happy New Year. Right? Andy cooking, maybe Fatima taught an Andy how-to book. Brought her a how-to book. That would be nice. It didn't fit Andy at all. And then how she was dressed. Where's the apron, y'all? Where's the apron? There should at least been an apron on. We wear aprons if we're gonna be dressed up and finishing up the last bit of stuff. And you saw Gary looking like, I don't want none of that. And then what's her name? She didn't want any either. So she up here doing all this cooking and nobody gonna eat the hors d'oeuvres or anything. What you come over for? She invited you for food. You gonna turn your nose up at her food? And that's how Gary started off, right? I tell you. What is that? Sabrina and Rich have no chemistry. Dawn said, oh my God, wait a minute. I missed something. Wait, I gotta come back to that, Dawn. Because I missed something. Karen and Brian must wait, I missed a lot of stuff. Uh, oh, it just rolled up, huh? How did I miss all of this? I missed a lot. Karen belly and clothes look a hot mess. Oh my goodness, they should have fitted her pregnancy prosthetic better. It didn't even fit. It looked terrible, Dawn. Andy always been trying to put Fatima gangster until it suits her purpose. You so right about that. Karen just has belly, no chest or butt. That's what I said. I said, y'all better put something in her bra because when you get pregnant, them girls grow too. Hayden is still in his feelings about Tamara. He trying to get one up on Gary. Oh boy. I want to know what happened. I guess we'll find out what happened with him later. I agree. Karen's wig was off. I missed a lot of stuff. What the heck happened here? Andy should have told everything and given Penelope and Jordan a chance to run. Oh my God, I missed a lot. Andy should have told her Gary issues because he's present is not affecting her. Yep, he didn't like that. The dinner that with the ex, the next, and the siblings was awful. Who does that? Oh my God, this is funny. How did I miss all of this, man, y'all? Oh, right, Andy cooking. Maybe Fatima taught Andy how to cook. That's where I was. Gary was so off, definitely angry. How happy Andy and Jordan looked. He definitely was upset about that. At first, I thought that the new Jordan was Calvin. He kind of did look like him when I saw him at first. Fatima have her Zatima hairstyle on. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, yep. I don't know why we didn't mention that baby yet. Okay, Jordan looks like he should be dancing, dating Maurice. Okay, Brian and Beautiful, that was a good one. They didn't go together. I'm sorry. Him and that Jordan and Andy did not match. Next episode, Hayden is talking to Andy. Yep, telling her he's spilling the tea about Gary and what's like she didn't notice it at the dinner, and I don't know why she didn't. That dinner with the ex and the next, I read that one. Andy cooking, but no one ate. I would have been pissed. They invited you to dinner. That would make sense. Tyler, she must be standing over the new writers and going, nope, not good enough. Let's write this. I'll sit there. It seemed that way, right? I was like, wait a minute. I'm about to cry. Wait a minute. Really? Andy should have told her. I know. She should have told her. I just feel bad that they kept that from Penelope. Gary issues because his president. I read that. Sherry, exactly, in regards to the dinner. Okay. Gary has a type. You think so? He likes long hair. They all had long hair, right? Or something? Yeah, he kind of has a type. He wants some women that are weak that he could mold and get them to do stuff. But see, Andy was a different type because he could buy her with things, and Penelope was different. Well, he was able to buy her, but she wasn't as materialistic as Andy. Because she thought it was a great thing that he gave 100 G's to her brother. I was like, wow. Exactly. Where am I at? Tiny Gary has okay. Andy should have told everything and given Penelope and Jordan a chance to run. Yep. She should have. Yep. Andy and Jordan doing all that kissing in front of Gary. That was ridiculous. And it didn't even seem like Andy to me either. I know that's the new writers saying they have to act like that, but it didn't feel right. You need to see me work. I need to see them work into that, all of that. Karen threw shade at Zach and Fatima for sure. I'm seeing some parts of the scary Karen. Yep. She was like, she threw a lot of shade. She threw shade big time. She didn't want none of them in there in her salon. Hayden is a snitch. Yeah, he is. He a definite snitch. He mad. He trying, like somebody wrote, he trying to get back at Gary. When Gary flung his arm from around Penelope at the couch was so rude and abusive. Yep. Oh my God, Robin, you right. He was rude to he was rude to everybody. And it looked like Jordan looked like he wanted to do something, move his arm, and Andy stops him and said, I got it. Da, 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 da. Like all of a sudden she's so cool and collected. I was like, girl, please. That it didn't work. It didn't work for me, the four of them getting together. That didn't work. They should have met on a different it shouldn't have been at the penthouse, maybe at Jordan's house or something. It just didn't work for me. When Gary, okay, I don't trust nothing Hayden say, me neither. Karen been acting nice to Zach and Fatima. Now she talking about them. That's what I'm saying. I said, now where did this shade just come from? Out of nowhere. She been going up there, showing up to the house, and all of a sudden the shade started. I said, what just happened? She was being nice. Karen's pregnancy is crazy. I'm having trouble believing that Gary prefers Penelope over Andy. His actions speak louder than his. You got a point there, Melrose. And I think it was too late. He couldn't turn back because in front of everybody at the dinner, at the barbecue, he said Andy didn't mean anything to him. She's nothing. So he couldn't go back on that. Remember, he went to see Hayden, and Hayden said, oh, that's easy. Just tell Andy, da-da-da-da, she don't mean anything to you. He said, I can't, because he already used it against Penelope. So, to get Penelope. But she's pregnant with his child, so that's why he's there. But where's your other kids? Why are you not seeing those other kids? Do Penelope know he has other kids? Anybody know? Does Penelope know if he have other kids? Ed DeVera, I agree. Karen's wig was all. Thanks, Valerie. Happy New Year, Kathy. Okay. Antoinette said, you know, Hayden is still in his feelings about Tamara, and he's trying to get one up. Yep, that's it. Cynthia's laughing. Karen just has belly. No. Andy always be trying to put Fatima against the rat. Oh, okay, I read that until it suits her purpose. You're right about that. She be trying. Oh my goodness, they should have fitted her pregnancy process better. It didn't even fit. Karen's belly and clothes look a hot mess. Yep. What is up with Gary's McNasty? McNasty Valerie, that's what. He needs serious help. I can't with him, and for Penelope to still be with him. And 10 months pregnant. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, Sherry said, thank you, Sherry. 1 hour, 3 minutes into the chat. Yes, thank you, Sherry. Who do you think Zach was talking about when he told Fatima about Zach Jr.? Was he assuming that Karen's baby is going to be a boy and that she's going to name him after him? I don't know why he would even want that. Why would he even want that? I wouldn't want him named after me. I mean, when it's a woman that treats me the way Karen acts towards him and treats him, I wouldn't want her child named after me. Let's put it that way. That way. But that's who I thought he was talking about. But then I was like, is he talking about when Fatima has a child? But then you see that scene, Fatima saying, you don't even know if it's your child, talking about starting a trust for somebody you don't even know is your child. And I'm like, you need to go find out. That's why you need to find out. So probably that's what's going to happen in season 7. Penelope belly looked more natural than Karen's, but it looked smaller. It looked like Karen's looked bigger. Karen looked like one of them old men with a pot belly. I swear, that's what she looked like. Pam looked like she had work done for sure. Yeah, something looked different on Pam's face. I know I'm not crazy. Something looked different. And it got something to do with them cheekbones. It's something over there. The cheekbone eye area, something's different. Because I didn't even know who Tamar Braxton was, because she had that work done with her cheekbones. And I kept watching the show saying, I thought Tamar was in this. And I was like, when they said that was her, I had to keep staring and staring and staring and staring till I realized who she was. I still don't see the chemistry either between Andy and Jordan, but Gary got irritated when Andy said Jordan was the partner she was looking for. He gonna get crazy, y'all. He got a gun and stuff. This is crazy. He is going off the Gary's gonna go off the deep end. Karen talking about she doesn't want Zach and Fatima at the salon. They don't want to be there either helping you. It was a mess. Yep, it was a mess. That wig and the outfit doing. Karen having her shirt tucked in didn't help the appearance of her belly. I can't. Every time y'all mention it, I keep seeing that red and white top. She looked like a clown. It looks like Pam had something done to her face. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you. And I'm telling y'all, something was done. Thank you, Dawn, too, right? Karen's wig used to look like she put her wig on by throwing it up in the air and ran up the umbrella on a rainy day. What is wrong with you, Robin? Where'd you get that from? That is hilarious. What? Run in the, and then you put in the rain. It's just, I'm sorry. Oh God, I lost my place. Now my eyes are teary. I can't see on a rainy day. Oh, wait a minute. You said it like an umbrella on a rainy day. Okay. Sherry said it was mediocre, nothing to brag about. I agree, nothing. And then Zach making up that stupid idea to try to catch her doing something bad. Okay, how does Andy become his attorney? You hired one of the best family attorneys there is. Okay, and then it's like, who your attorney is Andy. Andy's the best family attorney. She's a divorce attorney. Is that under the same umbrella? Somebody let me know. We got any lawyers on this chat, please? Anybody? Any lawyers? Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come into the chat, people. Thank you. Karen and Brian must have went out. Him and his wife was having problems. Oh, God. That broker probably started some mess, started gapping and yapping, and she probably started it. He must really like you because he'll never let no other woman in the car. He must really like you because this price that they started with is pretty great. He must really like you. First of all, it's not his building, so why do you think he really like her to get the price down? Everything is he must really like you. He must. I was like, oh boy. I don't know. But I think she's the one that started the mess. Whoever that Chelsea broker is, real estate agent, realtor, I think she started it. Yes, it looks like she did. Valerie, I'm so behind. I don't know what I said. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm so far behind. Yes, it looks like she did. Dee Dee, that bump looked off on Karen. The pants made it look odd. It did. The old Karen has returned, throwing shade at Zach and Fatima, talking about Fatima's edges. All the while she's a stylist and her hair be looking a mess. I'm gonna tell y'all something because I had a hairstylist one time and she would hook me up, but sometimes she would come in and her hair look busted, and I'm like, is that a thing? I've had two hairstylists whose hair didn't look great, but I would leave out the shop always looking. Everybody left out looking fabulous. It's like they neglect their own. That's like when you go to the Koreans and get your nails done, and then you see what their nails look like. Their nails are busted, but they doing hours and hours are pretty. I don't know. Somebody wrote at Robin that wig. Pam's face did look different. Thank you, Kathy. Cynthia's laughing. Dawn says Sabrina and Rich have no chemistry, and she's having Rich and her going at it in her office with cameras in the building. Please, a mess. It's a hot mess. You're right. I read that one. Fatima told Zach not to accept Karen's being nice yet, and I think she's right. I think Sabrina was at the downtown branch, but they moved her back to her branch. That's what I said. That's what I'm thinking, Antoinette, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Gary is controlling Penelope if she can't visit her brother. Yep. And remember, Jasmine told Andy something like that. He moves you far away from people. Andy and them didn't even eat. Nope. They didn't eat none of their food stole for. I think Gary was like, look, you ain't never been able to cook before that I recall. I just thought I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all heard my review, but when they started off again, and the first thing I said, is this another dream? Is this another sleep a dream sequence? Because what the hell is Andy in the kitchen with a gown on? It just didn't make sense. This was another dream sequence. It just didn't even look right. With ruffles and stuff, all that feathers falling in the food. Girl, what's wrong with you? Where your apron at? I don't know. Anyway, they gave her the old bank location back to Sabrina. You know why that was, right? Because Tyler said he ain't paying for another set. So y'all either use that set because he ain't doing another one. We're going to use the same bank set. The same hospital scene he uses for Zatima and Sisters. And the Oval. Because the Oval, where was it? Kareem was in there. That was the same set where their mother was. And what's her name? I'm telling you. It's just. Zach's mother was in on Zatima. It's the same set. Karen don't want Zach and Fatima. Okay, I read that. Oh, at her shop, so she needs to stop popping up at their house. Point. That is a good point, Tanya. That's a very good point. At Tanya, exactly. Devera said, "Yep, typical TP." No, with Danny scene being a dream. Oh my God, please. I agree. I rolled up too much. Okay, y'all. Where is it? I lost the place. It said, I agree, and I went up too far. Dang it. Here it is. I agree. Okay. Karen told Pam that Fatima will kill Zach if he helped her at the salon. She said he would break the bones or something. She would break some bones. I wasn't feeling this episode, neither, Melrose, and I'm not feeling the new Jordan at all. So we all just about in agreement. Belinda. Hi, Belinda. I'm sorry. I know you've been on probably for a while before I got to you. Happy New Year and welcome. I'm not feeling him either, Valerie. Who was Zach talking about when he told Fatima about Zach? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Karen telling Pam she doesn't want Zach or Fatima at her son, but she is always okay. I read that. And don't forget you all to click the like button. Thank you, Devera. Boop, boop, boop. Click that like button when you come in. You know what? And you are a moderator. Okay. Devera's a moderator now. Thank you. Oh, that was another dream sequence for Danny attack. Sounds like her past is coming back to haunt her. Yep. I agree with you, Dee Dee. Tanya said, hey, this is Carrie. Oh, hi, Carrie. I hate how they would start a scene, another every 2 minutes. Yep. They kept switching and I didn't like that. That was too much moving around for me. And I don't know if you got to hear my review, but I tried to, when I realized that I was doing the review as it was going. And when I realized when they kept going back and forth, I stopped and I just wrote down everything that was happening with everybody. And I did everybody at once because it was just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It was too much. It was too much for me, too much movement. I rather had like 4 minutes on a scene or something like that. And then, anyway, hey, but I agree with you, Carrie. I do. He's suing the bank and he gets his job back. Brown and Beautiful. Do you think he got it back? Or do you think now that Sabrina's over there, she got him a position back? I can't see that he had grounds to sue. And then how do you sue a bank and then go back to the bank? Go to another bank. But you don't go back. Do you go back to the same place that you just sued? I just, doesn't that make for an uncomfortable situation? And if you're suing, are you suing for money or are you suing just to get your job back? Because he had complaints about him, remember, from customers. Anyway, but he will be back there. Valerie, I didn't feel, okay, Calvin had to go to Peggy. Sabrina pushed him into a honk. Dee Dee, right? She didn't care about him. I didn't feel any chemistry between the new Jordan and Andy. Melrose, you right. Yep. How is Maurice suing the bank, but he doesn't have any money? I want to know where he gonna get an attorney from. That's why I didn't think so. I said he didn't have money for anything. And I know he's doing that online sexcapade stuff or whatever he's doing. But I don't think that's what's gonna make him enough money because he lost his roommate who's had to pay part of his rent. So he needs to spend all his money on that rent. I don't know. I just think Sabrina's gonna bring him back. I don't know. Some people think he's Sue and won. I don't believe that at all. Tanya said even if they told Penelope, I know you didn't say Penel like Gary. Penel, look at me. Penel. Penel. I said, oh God, no, you didn't do that, Tanya. Even if they told Penel, she would have went back to Gary. You think so? Because she was scared, probably, but at least her mind, she would have been aware how he really felt, and been able to have that conversation or something. Who is Zach talking about when he said Zach Jr.? We all trying to figure that one out, Devera. And then you see in the next week, Gary's toasting with Hayden saying, "Oh, I just give him a ring. I don't marry them." You had a whole wedding set up for Andy. Stop with the BS. You had a whole wedding set up and dresses and everything. And if she had said "I do," that was a real person. What is it? A preacher, pastor? I don't know, judge. I don't know who that was gonna marry them. But he was somebody who was ordained to do it. Who is that? Okay. We're gonna find out soon who Zach Jr. is. I'm hoping he's not talking about Karen's baby. Everybody wants to know is Karen having a boy. We don't know. What type is Jasmine? All right. Jasmine had long hair and a slim physique like Andy and like Penelope. Jasmine was more looking like Penelope to me. But I don't know. Did he get to her through money and buying her things? I don't know. The old Karen is back. Oh, yes, she is, Sherry. Jordan should not have taken that money from Gary. I don't think so. I thought it was too much money. He's like, oh, no, I'm going to give you more. He's just throwing his money. Did you see when he came in? He said he's rich. So much money. I don't know what to do with it. I'm rich. I wouldn't have wanted nothing from him. And Andy at least warned him that he has a way of controlling you. If you do that, he has a way of controlling you. So you better beware. Jordan should not have taken the money, right? The dinner would have been more believable if the dinner was at Jordan's house. Thank you, Robin. I am with that. And that's what I was saying. That's where they should have gone. Debbie, good evening. Hi, Debbie. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm ready to chat. All right. Dawn, it should have been at a neutral location, not at a place that Gary paid for. Exactly. That made no sense. I don't care if he missed it. He's like, what are we here for? I know you didn't bring us here just to eat. And she's like, oh, Andy probably was trying to be rubbing it in his nose too. And she shouldn't have done it. It should have been somewhere else, a restaurant, whatever. But that's why I was saying Penelope's brother's house. If he missed her, meet at his house on his territory, somewhere where everybody was comfortable, not where you slept with this woman. You're going to bring your ex with his fiance to the place where y'all was having sex all over the place. Come on. That sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. That's why I said new writers. That didn't make any sense to me. And not even that. Jordan, why would you want to be there too? Did you have sex with Gary here on this couch? Did you have sex with Gary on this chair? Did you have sex with Gary? I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. Devera said hi to Debbie. Everybody saying hi, Debbie, Cynthia. Okay. Gary has said multiple times he has no intentions of marrying those women. Exactly. What black folks would have went for that mess? My brother would have broke Gary's neck over being messy with me. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. My brother might not have broken somebody's neck, but if he touched me, my brother would have been there. But my brother passed. And me and him was like this. And he passed years ago. I was so done, man. Anyway, Zach should not want Karen baby named after him. They not even together. That's what I was trying to explain. That's what I was saying. If it was Fatima, yes, but not somebody who it's like, really? Thank you, June. That explains why Gary said who he loves and who he likes. Yep, exactly. Hi, Almond Eyes. Did I see you already? Hey. And Dee, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, yeah, you was one of the first ones on. What am I saying? Sorry, Almond. Anyway, what's going on with Danny betraying Karen? being friends with Zach and Fatima. I want to know. I've been hearing people talk about it, and I haven't seen that yet. But that's happening next week. I think it is. But you see, next week, Karen sees them, the lady sitting down with Fatima, and she leaves. She doesn't stay. She turns around and walks back out. So she don't want to be with Fatima. She don't want to be. I don't know what it is. I'm going to rewatch the show and take a closer look at Pam. Please do, and then write it in my comment section because I think I don't know. I might do a video on did Pam look different to you? I'm like I don't know what else to say. I wonder if Zach is talking about him and Fatima baby. I was thinking that too, but nobody has mentioned it. I don't know. Why would Zach tell her that Karen baby will be Junior? I don't. I thought that was dumb, and for Zach Junior too. I was like, I turned into Scooby Doo. I was like, what is going? What is he doing? I didn't know what that was. I don't know. I enjoyed the episode outside of the few dumb things. It's going to take me 2 more episodes, Robin. By episode 3, I'll know how I feel. I'm going to give it time to slide in. But like I said, I didn't like a lot of the ways that they answered things, how they got rid of Calvin and said he left with a white girl instead of saying maybe he went to help his father in Florida or something. He was sick or something, and there was something else. Oh, what they said about Brian, and it was something else. I swear it was 3 things I didn't like. Maybe it was how, was it about the baby? And they didn't really tell us if Fatima and them took the baby. They took the baby, but they should have went straight to the hospital. Andy is a multi-purpose lawyer, whichever service she got you. I know she helped everybody get out of jail, all kind of stuff. You're a divorce attorney. What is it? I don't know. I don't know about that. It falls under family law. See, that's what I was thinking and wondering. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I was wondering. Sharing family law and divorce law are under the same umbrella. Got you. Thank you. Let's not forget that Karen was throwing shade at Zach's fade. She did. I missed that part. She threw shade at his fade. Really? I missed it. Gary, when she said what she said, it went by so fast. I played it back, but I didn't hear anything about that. I'm gonna listen to it again. Gary does isolate his women from family and friends. Yep. I still think something is off with that salon ownership. I don't think Karen will be the true owner. Oh my God, Kathy, I hope that's not it. They give Sabrina her old job back to avoid a lawsuit. There might be a point if Sabrina's trying to sue. I don't know. Sabrina says she just talked to the people and they gave it back to them. I don't know. Multi-purpose sets, not changing a thing. Exactly. I have to hear what Fatima said. Sounds like she mentioned Zach wanted to name their baby Zach Jr. if they have a baby. That's what I would be thinking. That's what I was thinking. Danny is betraying Karen, being Zach and Fatima's friends. That's what you think? That's what they say talking about? I heard people saying that. But it's got to be something else that she's siding with them about. I wonder if it's because Karen lied about Zach being the father and Danny's going to come up with that calendar. Remember she said she had it in her calendar or something like that? You might have a point. And she might have pulled that calendar out. Karen might have did something and pissed her off. And she's like, oh, no. I got the calendar, baby. Valerie said Karen was a hot mess. I didn't like what she was wearing. And her belly looked sad looking along with her wig. Yeah, we went there through that one. Dee Dee, me too. I hope he's not talking about Karen, baby. I hope not. Devera said to Dee Dee, but Fatima told Zach he doesn't even know if he's the father. Yeah, that's why I know. She said that, right? So that's why I don't think he's talking about her. Gary was going to marry Andy, but the marriage wouldn't have been legit. Why not, Robin? I question if Gary is divorced. Last week, Andy spoke of her in the present tense. Who, Jasmine? Andy mentioned Jasmine? Boy, I missed a lot. I'm gonna have to go back. What does Andy and Penelope see in Gary? He good in bed, girl. He good in bed. They whipped. I think Danny would try him if she had a chance to. She was like, "Oh, I know now. I know why Andy keep bringing him back. He well hung." I don't know. Brown and Beautiful said it's in the synopsis coming up that he didn't do anything they claimed he did. Maybe he will get a pro bono lawyer. Is this Gary you talking about, or is it Maurice didn't do anything they claimed he did? Because it was the customers who complained about him. How a customer complained about you and you didn't do what they said? I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to check it out. Dawn, they must have had to question those customers. I don't know how that happened. Melrose at Dawn, it has to be the black folks that I don't know that would have gone for that. None that I know of. Exactly. Gary acting crazy, but he's asking Andy to marry him. Yep, that's what I said. At Devera, exactly. He is not a prize. Gary is not. He sure is not. And I don't know why they seem to think he is. I don't know why. Um, I missed something, y'all. TV for Fatima told Zach he doesn't know. Where's that? I missed. I lost the place where it says Gary is not a prize. Oh, it's right here. In the pro bono, the ladies seem to be enjoying themselves with Fatima more than they have with Karen. They did that one time. That's that same restaurant. They went in for the celebrate with Andy that time. Brown and Beautiful says, sorry to tell y'all, but Gary and Andy are getting married against her will. I don't know how he's doing that. I gotta figure. I can't wait to see how that happens. I don't know. A lot of us know Beautiful, and we still don't know how. Why would they put Fatima in the ladies group, especially with Karen not liking Fatima, and with her supposed to be having Gary's baby? I mean, Zach's baby. So maybe the only way they could fit is if it's not Zach's baby. But she still don't like her because she with Zach. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gotta be an uncomfortable situation at some point. The old Karen is definitely back, and I think Pam is playing a big part in it because she is always pushing Karen to always reach out to Zach. Yep, and Aaron, Zach and Aaron. Yes, they do get married. Yep, Karen must be lying about who the father is. She gotta be. But in next week's episode, Fatima said that she should be the one naming their son Zach. Oh, she said that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that yet. I have to stay on BET to watch. My sister be up there. Oh, did you see the new thing? It's on BET. I'm like, oh God, I can't stay on the TV like that. Danny knows that Zach's not the father. Danny been knew too. Danny isn't that great of a friend because she tried to screw Zach in the first season when he and Karen freshly split. Well, didn't Zach say he actually was looking at her first? Didn't he say he was checking for her first? I thought. I did. I thought that at one point it was. Danny did threatening to go to her calendar when they were given the conception date. Yep, when they were in the hospital. You're right about that, Sherry. I didn't like how Danny was already hooked up with Tony so fast. I know it's 3 months later. I just don't like seeing another man at her house safety. She know that man coming back. That's why she had Preston there. They trying to show us that's why she had Preston around. And now she got Tony around. Didn't go to stay at Tony's house. But she still got to come back home. That's what the issue is. At Melrose, exactly. Okay, Dawn. All Andy said was, did Gary tell you about his wife? But that wasn't actually meant to be in the present tense. She said, did you tell him about his wife, right? And how she met her. Right. You're right, Dawn. Yep. It doesn't make sense for Maurice to get his job. I don't think so either. I don't know how long we have left in this. I I agree, Melrose. I wasn't feeling the chemistry between Andy and Jordan. It was so fake to me. Karen, oh shoot. Karen was looking nice next episode when the ladies are out. I hope so, but she doesn't stay. You know, Robin said, I think Gary's marriage to Andy wouldn't have been legit because I believe he was, oh, right, with the multiple wives around Atlanta. I'm sorry. I don't know how I forgot about that. You're so right. And Melrose, but that is how Danny is. She doesn't like to be alone. Nope. I'm back, y'all. Thanks, Cynthia. I'm welcome back. I think they have they had to have the dinner at Andy's house. Then the ending would never have made sense if they had it at Jordan's. I know. I know that's what it probably is. It still was weird. It was weird to have it there. I cannot stand the disrespect that Karen continuously shows towards Pam. Yeah, she got mad. Pam's trying to do free advertisement so she can get people to come back to the salon. So I ain't mad at Pam for doing that. She just kept pushing that Aaron and Zach calling them stuff. She could have let that go because that's not where Karen's at. Fatima had the ladies when they have dinner. Oh, told the ladies that when they have dinner. Oh, okay. Yep, she's starting to share with them. Don't do it, Fatima. Don't do it. Don't do it. Put Fatima in the sisters group is going to be as uncomfortable as Danny at Andy dinner with Gary and yep, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Zach wanted Danny first. Yep, that's what he told her. I don't believe Andy goes through with the marriage because I think Gary will be arrested by the feds. If we lucky, praying. I told you that Karen was eventually going. It moved and I lost it. Where is it? 15 was I told you that Karen was eventually going back to the old messy Karen. Yep. You said it, Valerie. You sure did. Why do these women have to have a man in their lives all the time? You know what, Sherry? You made a good point. I have no answer for you. I have no answer for you. Gary is blackmailing Andy. How? What is he blackmailing her to? With Andy and Gary are probably, from what I hear, going to get married because he's blackmailing her. Not sure what he could be blackmailing her on. Okay, but can't wait to see it. I can't wait either. Yes, Zach, it was like Danny first, but Danny didn't think Zach would be attracted to someone like her. So she introduced Zach to Karen. Oh, that's how it went. Thank you. Thank you for that. 1 hour, 45 minutes into the chat, y'all. Is it? Oh, shoot. Give us 10 more minutes to like 9:15, okay? And then let me know. Getting through these now. I think Pam is going to call Aaron to help with the salon. I hope she doesn't. Karen says she doesn't want her there. Don't upset the pregnant lady. If Pam do that, I'm gonna be disappointed in her. If somebody said they don't want them there, they don't want them there. Cynthia said Andy don't even look like she knows how to operate a stove. She's like, how you turn this thing on? You saw her trying to mix with the spatula. I said, girl, what you doing? What you doing over there in that kitchen? You out of your element. Get over there. Shoot. I know more about cooking than she do, and I don't even cook. I do cook, but I don't like cooking. I want a man that cooks. That's what I need. I think Pam is going, oh no, Andy don't even know. Okay, exactly, Tanya. I agree. If Karen feels that way about Fatima and Zach, stop calling and stop in their place. Hello. She was all nice. 3 months later, she went back to being funky. Come on. That pregnancy stuff don't last that long. Please. The world would be all upside down with all this pregnant women changing into Karen. Tanya, thanks. That's what I recall. Okay. At the dinner that was they was talking about Karen's pregnancy. At the dinner, they were talking about Karen's pregnancy. You talking about the dinner that's going to happen next week? You must be talking about the one for next week, Devera. Brown and only watch the show for Preston. Thank goodness he'll be on the team. You know what? You're so funny. Preston is hot. He sure is. I just get on Twitter for Preston. Karen could stand to be nice for just 3 months. Yeah, she could. Sherry said Devera, Sherry said thank you. It really doesn't take much to upset Karen. Nope, it doesn't. Dawn exactly. Okay, Dawn Sherry, because these are Tyler Perry's women, the women that he was referring to when he talked on Crystal's podcast about taking in and selling for anybody. Oh, settling for anybody. Oh yeah, Dawn. I remember that podcast got everybody upset and riled up. Sure did. Yep. I think Gary tries to force Andy to marry him so she won't testify against him in court. Ah. And if she testified, she might have to tell on herself, maybe? Is there something that she did? She's a part of it? Mm. She took his money and put it in her account. That might make her an accessory or something. Remember? And that's a good theory. It is a good theory, Melrose said. The dinner next week. Mm-mm-mm. That's a good one. You be coming up with some good ones, Robert. Okay. With all the money that Andy has, you would think that she would have had a cake, had a cake. She says she's happy now, so she's cooking. Girl, bye with that. I don't know. Nobody believing that. I can't believe that at all. Didn't Karen also say she met Zach on the bus when he was scared of a butterfly? That's the lie she told. That's the story she told. But maybe they they met at the bus stop because Danny's the one who hooked them up. That's one of those, another one of them Tyler Perry errors. You better go on with that memory. Kathy, you're so right about that. I found that out at the letter reading. That's right. Karen hears the ladies and Fatima talking about her pregnancy. Oh, is that what it is? She's all the way down the other end. All these other booths of people talking, and she could hear that at the end. I thought at that point, Fatima was talking about the Zach. Oh, she was talking about Zach Jr. or something. And they like, he said that, but I swear there was like two booths in between them before she was all the way at the other end that they didn't even see her standing there. I don't know. I can't wait to see how I'm telling you, they got two more episodes before I give my real true feelings so far. Gary's blackmail on Andy might have something to do with the penthouse and Rolls Royce car bring up for the grabs by the feds. Oh, he might have used that money to buy those things and Andy might have to lose them. Even if they in her name, he bought it with some illegal money. You know how they always make them have to give stuff back. That's a good one. That's a good one, Robin. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, Kathy, I think so. Pam's cheeks look fuller. Thank you, Algerine. I know it's something. I think she got that cheek done like Tamar Braxton. I'm telling you. And what did she make those babies name? Little Beyonce, Ashley. She was rubbing Pam's stomach, calling the baby little Ashley or something. I don't know. She made up some name, but I heard Anse. Something with Anse, I heard. That's all I remember. Um, Pam might be pregnant herself. Everybody else on the show pregnant. Why not? Everybody getting pregnant up in there. There ain't nothing to do at COVID. Wait, let me stop. Yeah. Karen wants friends who are blindly loyal and follow her dictates and obey her order. Oh God, that sounds like Trump. Sorry. It sounds like Trump to me. I don't know. A wife can't testify against her husband. Wow. I think she still heard them. Okay, she might have. It was maybe she has bionic ears. She got the mother ears now. She ain't a mother yet, but she got the mother ears. You know how your mother can hear everything you're saying and doing. You know, she got the eyes behind the head and all of that. It was maybe she was bionic. Andy is going to lose her job. You think it's Andy who's going to lose the job and not Hayden? And she going to open up her own firm or start working alongside with her boo, Jordan, and helping him? I don't know. Valerie said the old Karen really never left. Of course not. She was just showing that nice side until Fatima and Zach make her mad. She tried to act like she cared about the baby. Gary paid cash and put it in Andy's name. There is no paper trail. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for that, Sherry. Dee Dee said Karen has to be a better boss and treat Pam with more respect. That is true. Pam is online trying to work it so that the salon gets good business when it opens. Maurice needs to be a better employee and treat Sabrina better. Absolutely, Dee Dee, on both of those. You're absolutely right. And I think we all agree. Valerie said, hi, Debbie. 6 minutes. Thank you, Gary. I know it's past that probably now. I don't believe Gary bought those lavish gifts in cash. I thought he said he paid for something in cash. I don't know what, but I know something was paid for in cash. Antoinette, no, but that looks suspicious, like you're a drug dealer. No, it was the train. Oh, she met him on the train with the butterfly. Oh, Antoinette, train, the bus. We stuck on the bus from that bus ride they took. So the most unbelievable part of this episode was Andy cooking. What's unbelievable is that why the hell does Tony have Sabrina's phone number? Why does your man have your best friend's phone number? My man should not have my girlfriend's phone number. That's how you lose your men, when they texting your girlfriend, and that's how things happen. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't been cool that long for him to have it. Unless y'all was putting together a surprise party, he should not have her number. He gonna go in the bathroom and call Sabrina after 3 months? Something ain't right with that. Too many of them have each other's phone number. It'd be different if she was his attorney or something and he had it because they had a working relationship. But no. No. That don't work for me. Gary is going to get Andy fired. Oh, okay. I guess so. And why does Danny think that going to therapy means you crazy? And it ain't just because of Uncle, because she know that Zach was in therapy and she know Zach ain't crazy. So that's not believable. I'm like, girl, that you having these nightmares and they talking to you and he's trying to talk to you and show that he cares. And she's sitting there, she finds something negative. She gonna push him away. She gonna push him away like she do all of them. She don't want to be alone, but she gonna keep pushing him away because she pushed every other guy away that we saw. Gary did pay cash. Okay. In episode 3, the synopsis says Andy's dealing with Gary might end her career. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. Maybe that's why she's going to do that whole thing with marrying him to not end her career. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm looking at Pam now, and I think it's her nose she had done. Thank you, Cynthia. Something was done. Something was different. I just don't believe he spent over $5 million in cash. It probably was other people's money. He probably robbing other people who he's doing work for. Thank you. That's crazy. It is crazy. How you gonna put down $5 million? Oh, a wire transfer, but then there's a paper trail even with a wire transfer. Dee Dee didn't she put the money in a safe deposit box as a favor from Sabrina? The money was in cash too, I believe. Oh, it was a safe deposit box? I thought she deposited or something. I thought it was a deposit because Sabrina almost lost her job behind that. Sabrina almost lost her job behind it because it was showing up that she did it. You can put whatever you want in a safe deposit box. You don't have to account for that because that's your personal stuff. But she put it in her account and it wasn't checked or something. It was something that she did and it wasn't checked. And Sabrina ended up losing, what is she? She got suspended or something. Maybe he called Rich and he called Sabrina. Nope, because Sabrina was with Rich when she got the call from Tony. Remember, he had her bent over about to try to get busy on her desk at work at a bank. Nasty. I don't think that was it. The money was in cash too. Okay, I think I read that. Robbing cash transactions really do happen. Yep, they do. A wife can't testify against her husband, which is probably why Gary is making Andy marry him. 2 minutes, Sherry said. Okay, Gary might own the law firm and threatens Andy's. Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you come in, when you walked in. If you didn't hit the thumbs up, please do that for me, please. Thank you. We've been at 23 thumbs for a long time. There's 25 people on. Gary might own the law firm and threatens Andy's job like he did to Fatima in last week's episode. So they own it now? It didn't. We never got anything to say they own it and that they beat Robin at his game. And did Andy give Robin his money back from Sabrina? Or did Andy keep it? That's another question. Yep, taking other folks' money and saying it's his. Good night, everyone. Good night, Devera. Thank you. The SAG strike was baby making season. It sure was. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay, people, we wrapping up. We got Robin's last. Gary had his accountant transfer $14 million into Andy's account in season 1. That's what. Yep. And Andy put $200,000 in her safe deposit box in season 2 that Gary sent to her in a box in that law firm. Thank you. Yeah, at first I thought he was calling someone else. The look he had on his face, I thought he was calling his kids or something. I don't know why. When he went into the bathroom, it did look suspicious. Sabrina was suspended because she failed to follow procedure. Right, with that wire transfer. Thank you, Sherry. Good night, everyone. Cynthia said good night. Good night, everybody. This was a good chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. We did it. We finished, but it was a lot to talk about. Sorry it ran over. Good night, everyone. Have a safe week. Happy New Year, everybody. Love you guys. Bye. Love you all. And see you next week on June BLC. Karen should have contacted other contractors instead of going with Brian. See what he did? Brian upped and left. I saw flags from the beginning. You were so right, Valerie. Yep, Karen should have contacted other contractors. And she didn't. She just kept saying, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. What was the procedure? I know you're not doing that from what's that show? Wait a minute, Sherry. Melrose saying to Sherry, what was the procedure? Because this sounds like set it off. What is the procedure when you have a gun held to your throat? What is the procedure? Remember Vivica Fox was working in the bank? What was the procedure? That's what that sounded like, but sorry. Bye, Debbie. Until next week. Good night, everybody. Oh, my gosh.